Hello, people, and today we're going to talk about Luna Classic. Luna Classic being dead. It had a nice pump, and I hope you like the ambiance here because I want to put on something nice and soothing. Uh, so Luna Classic first had a nice pump. I mean, it went from like 0.000 like 25 to like it went to like 0.000 something 665 within a week. I was like, wow. I like pretty much tripled my money that I put in there. It's a couple of hundred, but it tripled up. But it wasn't enough to take out. I mean, I could have took some out, but I just thought it was gonna pump up more the way it was pumping. So once it stopped pumping, then all of a sudden let's see. Once it stopped pumping, then of course you had crypto guys like Crypto King and Classy Crypto, if you know them. They decided to make do this thing with some other Twitter influencers, and they put the pressure on some of these exchanges. Now, originally, what was getting the pump in Luna Classic was the fact that it had an exchange. It was MEXC, and they was doing on and off chain burns. And on and off chain burns was pumping the price. And I believe it was another exchange or two that was doing it also. I think it might have been KuCoin, but I'm not sure. I think KuCoin was too, because they was pretty much selling out to it. They had to buy some more from what they were saying. So they doing the on and off chain burns. That's what was pumping the price. And then the people was like, well, let's get it to pump the price even more. Let's get it to a penny. Let's get on Binance case. So then they got on Binance, and what happened? They got on Binance case, and then CZ, who is the Cheng Peng Zhao, is his name, uh, decided, hey, I'll do a 1.2% burn just to get y'all off of my backs. And people thought that, hey, that was going to be something. And he do a 1.2% burn once a week. I said, that is nothing from the 100% that was being burned in the first place. But I guess those people wasn't thinking. So they had all this pressure on them from the community of Luna Classic. And what happens? It goes downhill. It goes downhill. And then I think because the other exchanges was doing the on and off chain burns, and that's what brought all the pressure to Binance. Um, he got those other exchanges to stop doing it too. I think because as soon as they start putting the pressure on him, next thing you know, like the next day or so, when they start putting the pressure on Binance, all of a sudden the other exchanges said they wasn't gonna do it no more. Why would you stop all of a sudden? If you know what I'm saying, you're doing this burn, you're getting people to get on your exchanges, you're bringing in more customers to your exchange, but now you're gonna stop doing the burn because just out of the blue, that makes no sense. So, especially when you got people coming on your exchanges buying Luna Classic, it makes no sense, and you're making money. So I said I'm pretty sure CZ has something to do with it, and he figured if he got them to stop doing the on and off chain burns, then he'll get more people off of his back. You know. So anyway, everybody realized it was those bullshit burns that he did once a week did absolutely nothing for the price. Then they tried to get him to do more, and he decided. Then he stopped it all of a sudden, and the price went down. We're all the way down to like the 16s. I don't know what it's at now, maybe 11 or 12. So it turns out now that then Duquan, there was this thing where Duquan got back into the Terra Luna, the original, the Terra Luna one. Uh, it actually was Terra Luna 2.0. They had Luna Classic, but people got robbed, and the thing got hacked. Basically, Duquan scammed people. That's what he did and stole the money. But he tried to make it seem like it was just a hack. So Duquan, he turns out he stole the money, and then they made and then they try to pump up Luna Classic again. But he wasn't supposed to be involved, at least from what the other people that was running Terra Classic was saying. Oh, he's not involved anymore. He's kicked out. Whatever, whatever. We're gonna make a Terra Luna 2.0. Other than Terra Classic, which is where everybody got robbed. So, and then later on, all of a sudden they invited him back into Terra 2.0. Like, why would you have this guy have anything to do with the project at all? And then they was allowing him to come back into Luna Classic. So I'm like, what's going on here? And he was trying to put the blame on FTX guy. Was that Sam Bankman-Fried? Oh, I didn't scam nobody. It was him. He's the one that scammed me. Which was bullshit. He seen a fall guy and went for it, but it didn't work. His ass got arrested in the long run anyway. But and then so now he got arrested so recently. So I think a lot of people are bailing out because they thinking, well, wait a minute, the creator who made Luna Classic or Luna, who made Luna Classic and had something to do with Luna 2.0, Terra Luna 2.0, he could still be maybe getting some money from this project. Who knows if the SEC or the the CFTC or whatever, who knows if they're going to put a freeze on Terra Luna. Maybe they think he's going to still be making some money from that or something. So I wouldn't be involved with that. As soon as I heard he got arrested, as soon as I heard he was back into the project, I would have sold. I mean, I've been sold mine way before, as soon as they stopped the on and off chain burns, that's when I sold because I seen the price go way back down. I just sold it right there, and just end up buying some Ethereum. But yeah, so that's the reason why the price went down because people didn't like the fact, first off, that he was being back into the project. That was one. Then I started to notice the price going down. Then the on and off chain burns was gone. And you're inviting this man back into Terra Luna Classic. Like, it makes no sense. So anyway, and then he got arrested. So now people are thinking, well, are they going to freeze? Are they going to stop the progression of Terra Luna? Or are they going to stop it from operating at all? Do like a cease and desist? So, it's just the confidence is gone, And but if MEXC want to make some money and they start doing a on and off chain burn again, hey, people will pretty much, as they say, ape into it and start pouring their money into the project, and it can pump up again. But you need somebody, some exchange to do on and off chain burns, somehow. But that's not going to happen. The community had Binance just where they wanted them. If they would have said, no, we don't want no 1.2% burn, we want you to do on and off chain burns every day, like MBXC was doing. Otherwise, we're going to ban your exchange. We don't want nothing to do with your exchange or any other exchanges that won't burn Luna Classic. If they would have kept the pressure on all these exchanges, just not Binance, put them on Crypto.com, put it on Coinbase, and make them do the on and off chain burns. All of us that was invested we would have been rich, but or at least richer than we are now, So anyway, that's how I feel about Luna Classic. It's pretty much a wrap for that. No matter what they try to do, the protocols and all this bullshit, which what they wasn't even doing before until they stopped the on and off chain burns, and they scrambling around trying to think of every which way to try to pump the thing up. The influencers knew what was pumping the price up. They knew the on and off chain burns was pumping the price up, but so what are all these protocols and shit that you're doing is doing absolutely nothing, and it hasn't for months and months and months and months. So it's time to just bail out, buy something else, diversify your assets, and go and get into something else until they do on and off chain burns again. 'Cause that's the only thing that's gonna pump the price up, in my opinion. So that's the end of that. So you leave a comment, tell me what you think, and like the video. If you like the video, hit the thumb button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more controversial videos for you in the future. So y'all be safe out there. It's crazy world out here, I tell you. So be safe out there and have a good day.